go over there. Somebody's shooting.
Battery, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
ஏதாச்சும் பாத்தீங்களா
இருங்க ப்ரோ மேட்ச்ல இருக்கே பாக்குறேன்
ஐயோ ப்ரோ புக்கிங்க ப்ரோ செமையான ஷூட்டிங்
Oh my god. Complete these hits up. Taking cover.
Anyone have a shot right there? I need a hand here.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
கொஞ்சம் கண்ட்ரோல்ஸ் பழகணும் நல்லா இருக்கணும்
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up.
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You're gonna give me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Our protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Watch out! Shots fired!
This is a nightmare.
I'm out! Reloaded!
Taking cover.
you.
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of people.
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my God.
Watch Dogs Legion. Title போட்டிருக்கு.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Near 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist group responsible. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Long overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
Londoners, as Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete
found circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply any other story.
CTOS TS17. Brave New World. Okay.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
Hold to L1 profile spider.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think if anything...
DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defense? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters, out.
But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Hello, physically fit. Style. Police contact. ஆரம்பிக்கலாம். யாராவது சொல்லுங்க. ஆச்சு ஒரு லைவ் பார்க்குறீங்களா? அதில் யாரை வைக்கலாம் சொல்லுங்கள். வணக்கம் பசாபாய். ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் கார் வச்சுருக்கா ஒருத்தி, அது அவளை எடுத்துடலாமா? செம்மையாக இருக்குது. சரி, பண்ணுவோம்.
Dinesh bro பாக்குறேன்.
அப்புறம் பைக்குக்கு வந்தா என்ன வராட்டா சண்டைலாம் முடிஞ்சதுக்கப்புறம் வரீங்க. சண்டைலாம் முடிஞ்சது. டிராஃபிக் சூப்பராக இருக்குது. PS5லாம் சூப்பராக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
இது ஆர்மி உங்களுக்கு தப்பு தான்.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last station.
Auto drive now and then. Fine. Okay. That's already passing there. இப்போ இந்த காருக்கு போகுது இல்லை ராசி ப்ரோ, அந்த காரை நான் கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணுவேன். ஐ மீன் லெஃப்ட் ரைட் திருப்பி விட்ருவேன் நினச்சேன்னா. ஐ மீன் எனக்கு அது இன்னும் அந்த பவர் வரல, கிடச்சதுன்னா தலைவலி தருமா.
Suspects reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile. Message received, moving in.
போச்சு நான் ஏதோ பண்ணிட்டேன். ஐயோ
No sign of the target yet.
Okay.
All units disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
Okay, super. இப்போ நம்ம இந்த லொகேஷன் போனோம்.
Possible hostiles near your location.
Investigating. Stand by.
போச்சு செத்துறானுங்க.
Can anyone see the suspect?
கார் மாணவரையா பங்கம் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கிறேன் ராசி ப்ரோ.
Calling off the pursuit. Over and out.
ஏய் எப்படி உள்ளே இருக்குது கண்ணு? கண்ணு எப்படி உள்ள இருக்கு? ப்ரோ தெரியலையே. டவுன் டவுன்.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Secret passages and hidden bases. Oh, I fucking missed this shite.
Seriously serious?
Free country, yeah.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
Open sesame.
DedSec hideout. கேம் வேற லெவல்ல இருக்குது பாயே. நம்ம ரொம்ப யோசிச்சதெல்லாம் வேஸ்ட்டு. கேம் நல்லா இருக்கு. ஸ்டோரி மோடுக்கே 10. ஹைடோட்டுக்கு வந்துட்டோம்.
Anyone around? Guess not. Let's find the power then.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starved.
Then you'll have to explain my untimely demise to Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
That's the shape of it. What I want to know is if it wasn't DedSec who did the bombings, who was it?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Bro, Mukil bro, the platinum lobby எப்படி பண்றது? ஆப்போசிட்ல ஒரு டைமண்ட் ஓகேவா ரேங்க்ல அந்த ஐடியா பண்ணேன் ஓகேவா இது எல்லாம் பிளாட்டினம் எஸ்ல எல்லாம் பிளாட்டினம் 2 என்னோட பிளாட்டினம் 3 ஓகே நான் மட்டும் தான் பிளாட்டினம் 3
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Christ. How did you make it out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
DedSec is about as popular as the plague these days. Look, you know I'd do anything for you, but fucking hell. Sabine, that's a lot to ask.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Fuck it. There's fate's worse than death.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Text point can be found throughout London with 10 people choose the different gadgets and weapons. Okay. Text menu. Okay. The public edit flow. Okay.
ஹாய் ஹலோ வணக்கம். ஹாய் தினேஷ் ப்ரோ, இருக்கீங்களா?
இருக்கேன்.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
அடிக்குறா.
வாவ், அவுட்ஃபிட் மாத்தலாமா?
ஸ்லைம்டா. ஜோக்கான கேமா.
ஓ, பார்க்கவே சூப்பரா இருக்கு. இது நல்லா இருக்கும். ஹிட்மேன் 2 பட் சூப்பராக இருக்கும். ஆனால் மண்டே நீங்கள் பிரெயின் யூஸ் பண்ணி விளாண்டிங்க சொன்னாங்க கேம் வேறு லெவலில் இருக்கும். நார்மலாக காம்பேட் ஆனாலும் நல்லா தான் இருக்கும். பட் பிரெயின் யூஸ் பண்ணால் இன்னும் நல்லாயிருக்கும் கேம். அது டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக கொள்ளலாம்.
டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக கொள்ளலாம். அதனால ஒரு கேம். வேர்ல்டு வார் கூட சரியா இருக்கும்ல ப்ரோ? தினேஷ் ப்ரோ
ஓகே தான்.
யாரும் எல்லாரும் ஒரு சரி ப்ரோ, விளையாடும் போது கூப்பிடுங்க ப்ரோ.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. Get in it. You'll want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. That's it! Couldn't have done that better myself. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Nice one! Couldn't have done that better myself.
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you...
மோடு நமக்கு தேவையில்லாது வெளியே வந்துடும். வெளியே போவோம். சேஃப்டி ஏரியாவை பார்த்தாச்சு. இதுக்கப்புறம் ஆக்ஷன் தான்.
All right, let's do this. What's the plan, boss?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol.
You don't know me, but I heard we might have some mutual interests.
DedSec. You often creep up on people like that. Whatever. I need your input on something.
I'm listening.
Got a sack a few weeks ago. Wasn't the only one. 300 people fired on the same day. And apparently they replaced us before they even kicked our asses out the door.
Jesus, that's awful.
Save your violins, I'm all right. But the whole thing's dodgy. Can't fool me. They're cooking up something, that's for sure.
So you want DedSec to look into your replacement then?
Right. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Friends. Recruitment started.
A tech corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
I'll look into it.
Hey.
I know better than to stick around. Holy crap!
Bike tomorrow எடுத்துட்டோம். Machine எங்க இருக்கு? பா மேப் இவ்வளோ பெருசா? Oh, actually the traffic light charge down போய்டும்.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
Suppose the tracks that they've taken over the courts, they throw everyone who crosses them in a cage.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
Agli bro. அந்த ஐடி கொண்டு வரீங்களா? கோல்டு ஸ்டார் இது. அது கொண்டு வராருமா? ப்ரோ நாளைக்கு போலாம். நாளைக்கு போலாம். அதான் இல்லை அப்புறம் நேற்று பேட்டரி திருட ஒன்று வச்சிட்டிங்களா? கேம்ல தான் பேட்டரி திருட இல்லை ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் இருக்காடா? எனக்கே தெரியாது. நீங்களே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் தப்பா காரா டீடாட திருட்டு பையில
What have we got, Bagley?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
rank இன்னும் இப்பதான் நான்
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
ஆயிடுச்சுடா அவ்வளோதான். நான் வேற கேம் தானே ஹிட் இப்படி
இப்போ யாரும் பெரியவங்க நினைக்காதீங்க நாமளே படிக்கிற மாதிரி அப்படிலாம் பேட்டு என்னோட மதிக்காதீங்க வேஸ்ட் நான் தான்
இப்போ நம்ம மேலே போய் தான் அதை தொடரும். அதான் இருக்கா ஆடலாம். இப்படி ஏறது Tamil gaming. Hi bro, PS5. PS5 என்ன PS5 வாங்கல bro. இதுக்கப்புறம் தான். மேலே எப்படி ஏறுறதுன்னு தெரியல. கேட்குது ப்ரோ. மட்டும்லாம் இல்லையா, நல்லா தான் கேட்குது ப்ரோ. அப்படியா, நல்லா தான் கேட்குது ப்ரோ. ப்ரோ ஏன் இப்படி கேட்குறது? வழி இருக்கு, பார்ப்போம். ஓகே, ஏறிட்டோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இதுதான் கரெக்டான வழின்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
அது நீங்கள் வந்து ஆடியோ ஷேரிங் இருக்குல்ல, அதை அலோவ் கொடுங்க 2 ஐடியில சொல்கிறேன். ஆமாம், ஷேரிங் அண்ட் ப்ராட்காஸ்டிங்கில் இருக்குல்ல, அது அலோவ் எல்லாத்தையும் கொடுங்க. கேம் சைட், பார்ட்டி சைட் எல்லாம் ஆல்
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Send me the location.
Ready, bro. Each and every corner focus करना. और टार्टन साले टार बनो.
Any sign of the target? Anyone?
Control. Let's put out an APW. We're getting nowhere here.
Bro, left it.
Heard you need help. What can I do?
Your recruiter's been sticking it to Albion. Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate.
Yeah, agreed. Tyranny isn't an idea. It's an institution. Boots, paper, plumbing. We tear down Albion, we make room for something better. So what do you have?
Almost got clip finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Think you can make good use of that.
Fucking right.
Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross to the public, right? What people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre. Materials, troops, whatever. A lot of it runs through there. You want to give the people a huge boost? Hit that place. Put it out of commission, and you'll severely hamstring Albion's operations here in Camden. Hell, everywhere.
That's the move.